told you I'm exercising my right to remain silent.
Set your cameras down.
No, I have every right to record.
Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do right now.
Well, we get a call about a rifle, so
Yep.
obviously that's not an open carry ability.
Yep. A rifle is not, but a pistol is, and this is a
That
pistol.
is correct, but I don't have any. I got to confirm that.
You got to confirm it, yes.
I strongly suggest you look into public photography laws.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go.
You're gonna get a complaint.
I don't care, sir.
I know you don't care.
I don't care.
You're a piece of cop.
Welcome back to CT3, where we highlight 3 clips and I'll recap with a few educational pointers to ensure your rights aren't violated on your next encounter with a cop. If you're not already, make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you won't miss the next episode. Also, the link to these awesome channels are in the description. So if you're looking for updates or just want to show them love, don't hesitate to check out their channels. Go ahead and gently smash that like button so this video will spread and help put an end to police misconduct, and also helps educate the uneducated. Let's get right into it.
Can I ask, is there a specific reason for your...
Well, there's always a reason, but I'm not going to share it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to be on my way. Have a good day.
You're going to stay here for a second.
Are you detaining me?
Yes. They have a very legitimate reason. Can you explain that to me? Or you don't care to explain that? Can I see your identification, please?
Have I broken a law?
I don't know, but people take things very seriously when it comes to public safety and military safety, and if you've been walking around the property photographing things, I don't think it's unreasonable for me to ask. Now, you asked me a few questions when I got here for my name and badge number, and I was more than willing to provide that with you.
Which I believe you're required to do.
Yep.
I'm not.
Well, if we have reason to believe you may be involved in criminal activity,
you need a reasonable, articulable suspicion that I am, or I'm about to commit a crime to be able to detain me.
So what are you up to?
So what am I being detained for?
For identification purposes.
In order to ID me, I had to have broken a law.
Vicious activity on 23rd Street, Brooklyn Drive, out with one male. Okay. So here's the thing. You can tell me who you are, and I can have you on your way very easily, and you can
Here's
go
the
about
thing,
your
at this
business.
point in time, it's an illegal detainment because I have broken no law.
Okay.
I'm in the process of breaking no law, and I intend to break no law. You have no suspicions of any of those 3. Okay. So therefore, you have no right to detain me or try to ID me.
That might be what you think.
That's what I know.
But you can tell me, and I can get you on your way.
Am I being detained, or am I free to go?
No, you are not free to go.
Okay. I exercise my right to remain silent. I told you I'm exercising my right to remain silent.
Set your cameras down.
No, I have every right to record.
Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do right now, and you are going to follow my commands, or you're going to go to jail. I'm going to detain you in handcuffs.
Are you his supervisor?
Nope, I'm the supervisor.
Can I get your supervisor,
Turn around,
please?
Put your hands behind your back.
This is an illegal detainment. Go to the ground. Put it down.
Comply.
I'm not resisting.
Yes, you are.
I am not at all. Nothing is tense. I'm completely loose.
You got his arm behind his back?
Yep.
I'm coming back. Sure hope you didn't damage your cameras.
It's an illegal search. I do not consent to any searches or seizures of my person or property.
Arrest, so
Yep.
Arrest for what?
Based on the U.S. Constitution, we have the right to search you under search incident to arrest.
What are you arresting me for?
Obstructing.
Obstructing what?
Legal process.
What legal process?
So,
What?
obstructing.
Obstructing what? I broke no laws. You were investigating nothing.
It's suspicious activity
And
when you're
what is that, a
photographing.
misdemeanor or a felony? Suspicious activity, a misdemeanor or a felony, Sergeant? Which one is it? You're now illegally searching my backpack.
All right, folks, here's another case of police overreach and ignorance of the law. In this video, an officer detains a citizen for filming government buildings from public property. Let's make one thing clear. Filming from public property is 100% legal and protected by the First Amendment. The officer claims it's about public safety and demands ID without any reasonable suspicion of a crime. That's unconstitutional. You have no obligation to show ID unless you're being lawfully detained for a crime. Remember, always ask, am I being detained? If they say yes, demand to know what crime they suspect you of. If they can't answer, you have the right to leave. In this case, the officer escalated the situation without cause. When the citizen asserted his rights, backup was called and it only got worse. The officer unlawfully detained the citizen and even broke his camera during the arrest. That's not policing. It's abuse of power. These cops didn't know the law and they paid for it. The city ended up paying thousands of dollars in legal fees after losing the lawsuit. Stand your ground, know your rights, and don't be intimidated. If your constitutional rights are violated, hold them accountable in court. We must keep educating police to prevent these violations.
My license is displayed by my pistol.
Okay.
The
That's fine.
the
Just keep your hands up. I'm gonna wait till I get some more units up here.
the shouldered weapon here is a pistol.
Okay.
So
Well, we get a call about a rifle, so
Yep.
obviously that's not an open carry ability.
yep, a rifle is not, but a pistol is, and this is a
That
pistol.
is correct, but I don't have any. I got to confirm that.
You got to confirm it, yes. So you will.
Are you videotaping and doing
Yes.
this just to see what type of rise you get out of people when they call?
Yeah, this is a Second Amendment audit. We're going to see if you guys respect the Second Amendment and how you respond to someone carrying a pistol.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you causing. Can you turn around?
Yes.
Thank you.
So it's got less than a 16-inch barrel. It's got the.
Go ahead and take that off of him.
Okay. Right here is my permit, which I'll flip it
The
around.
other units can slow down. It's just the guy practicing his Second Amendment.
31 clear by gun and we can release the RNA. They're releasing you.
How you doing, sir?
Good.
So explain to me what that
3145
what rifle that is.
It's a pistol.
Uh-huh.
It is got less than a 16-inch barrel, and with the brace, it is classified as a pistol.
It is classified as a pistol.
Yes,
what
it
kind
is.
is it?
CMMG.
A CMMG?
Yep. 9mm.
You understand what that looks like?
I understand exactly what some people that don't know it could look like or from a distance.
Okay.
But you know, after November 1st, you're going to get a lot of that.
Well,
And we
not
want to.
with- not with rifles, but
Yeah,
So
rifle.
do you have a federal tax stamp?
No, there's no need for a federal tax
There's
stamp.
no need.
No, sir.
Because
That
it's a
the,
16-inch.
it
Less than a 16-inch
it
pistol.
is with the brace that hooks to your arm. That is what classifies it as a pistol.
So what's your reason for coming out here to see? It doesn't make sense to me. I'm just asking you.
Yeah, it's part of it's an education deal. Such as you guys don't know that that's a pistol or rifle. You're having to check it out right
Yeah,
now.
that looks like a rifle to me.
It looks like one.
Yeah, definitely.
In Tulsa, where we've been doing it, we've got it to the point where when people call in, the officers just drive by and they know who we are, and we're on our way. They don't even make contact.
Why?
It's a Second Amendment audit.
If it's the barrel's short and length.
And with the foregrip, that makes it a pistol. So, yeah, with the grip, the special grip that it has on there.
This one?
Yeah, no, the one that would be at the farthest up highest, the buttstock. What would call a buttstock? That makes it a pistol with the shortened barrel.
Okay.
So if you had a buttstock like yours on there, without the strap, that would make it a rifle. So with the buttstock that I have it on it there, it is designed to be held with one hand.
Oh, because you put it.
Yes. And that makes it a pistol. So we've been through this in Tulsa, and we're making it around to the major cities.
So why don't you do something better instead of showing up at the park with something that looks like a rifle? Do a YouTube educational vehicle and a video and get a lot of people to do it. Go to the news and say, hey, this is a pistol, not a rifle, instead of causing hysteria at a park.
That's what
where
we're hoping to
children
do,
are.
hoping to educate people
And-
through our
and,
videos.
You know, like I understand, like you got a Second Amendment, but you got to understand when we get a pistol at a park or rifle call, we start running code. So now, because of your wanting to do a Second Amendment audit, you put all these other people at risk for us running code to get here.
Well, that's where we're going to try to slow y'all down next time as it happens over and over.
Anytime a civilian doesn't know this and they're calling in a rifle at a park, not for us, we realize that, hey, it might be, or call us, hey, I'm going to be at the park walking around with my rifle or my pistol that looks like a rifle, just to give you a heads up.
Yeah, we could do that in the future.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
so let's work with each other so this way we're not doing that, and maybe I'll come up at you a little differently than pointing a rifle at you, right?
I understand,
So
yeah.
this way we have mutual respect, because we're getting shot at like crazy by people we don't know who they are.
Yeah, I understand.
You
I'm
know.
not going to shoot at anyone. I'm going to carry
I
it
know,
lawfully.
But the deal is you make a sudden movement for this, you're probably going to get shot. And I understand you got a GoPro on and that phone right there, but that doesn't show what your hands are doing.
Exactly.
So
I
that's going
understand.
to get you shot, potentially because you got this on. You know, I want to work with you. So, and I appreciate you completely complied with all of our commands when I gave them to you. You put your hands up to prevent that from happening.
This is the first time this has happened here in this city, so there are going to be
open carry, but we haven't had this rifle-looking pistol.
There are going to be other people doing it, and as time goes on, we've done it in Tulsa, the Gathering Place. Where else?
I think this is
Jinx.
a stretch, though, that you basically get a modified buttstock that straps in one hand that makes this a pistol with the way this looks. But hey, if it what the manufacturer says, if it complies with Oklahoma law, then like, I understand
it does. We've checked with everybody before we did this or decided to do it. We've been to Tulsa 3 or 4 times. Oklahoma Second Amendment Association, OK2A. That's who
listen,
I'm with.
All of us are. I mean, we're all Second Amendment, supporters. So like Sergeant or Officer Baxley says, let's work together instead of,
No, it's not movable or anything.
It should pull off without the strap on it. Are you gonna give it back?
Okay. I'm just gonna put it here behind you.
Okay. Yeah, like that right there. All right. Thank you.
Dude, if you don't mind, we're just gonna FI you, just so if for some reason we find out that this isn't compliant, we would like to talk with you.
Okay.
Will you provide to this officer?
Yeah, I've committed no violations of the law.
I'm
Yeah.
not saying that you have, sir.
I understand. Because if I had, you'd be taking me in right now.
Appreciate you. Yeah, we just want to know if for some reason something happened.
Yeah.
We're going to come back and talk with you about it. And we
Okay. Have you heard of the Gathering Place in Tulsa? You remember the guy on the first day that opened that open carried and they pushed him out?
Okay.
That was me, and it caused Tulsa to change the way that they have their policies towards the Gathering Place, which is a park. And they tried to say that it's a private park, but it's a city park. So the first day it opened, when I open carried my pistol, about this many officers pushed me out and wouldn't let me come back. And because it got on television and made such notoriety,
we haven't seen it.
yeah,
So,
up there in Tulsa, I was on the news every day, and it called Tulsa to change their policy about enforcing policies when state law is preemptive. Because there's a preemption with the SDA that says that
they had a city rule that said you couldn't carry in a park.
No, what it is they allowed a management company to manage their city property, and they said this isn't city property, it's private property when it was city property. So we went up there and we had to prove to them, so I had to go up there and open carry and make them kick me out, and which caused the city attorneys to review everything. And when they did, yes.
1799 Moran Road?
Yes. So now you can open carry. We open carried this rifle in the Gathering Place 2 days ago, and they just observe and report.
I mean, yeah, especially if you were to give us a heads up.
Yeah.
I mean, because you got to understand something, like he was talking about, there's a lot of times we run with lights and sirens going because we don't know what the intent of that person walking through a park is with a rifle.
Yes.
We don't know.
Yeah, I understand. Okay. And part of it is if we do give you heads up, then it doesn't cause the education that we need. Yeah, we need you to know whether we are or not carrying and come and investigate, and then we see what happens. Because if we ask permission first, it's not being
counterintuitive though, sir.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you could have officers come up to you just like you had at the Gathering Place, all right? Instead, you got us talking to you, all right? We understand what you're trying to do. But we all think that we're all educated here. There's a great way of doing it. Work a partnership.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But even if you call us and give us a heads up, we're going to come here and still talk with you to make sure it's you. Yeah. But I'm just not going to come flying up here running lights and sirens. You know what I mean? I'm going to respond more reasonably and stuff like that. And I'm going to say, hey, we're going to have a conversation. I'm going to say,
I mean, you're risking your life.
Well, I've done it a few times before. You ever heard of C.J. Grisham? You ever heard of him down in Texas? They had a city that had an ordinance that you couldn't have a round in a chamber, and that was unconstitutional. So he went and stood on a street corner where we had a situation like this, and they actually came and tackled him, took him to jail, and then they rescinded all the charges because they realized their rule was not constitutional for Texas.
Well, I know you guys want your part to be heard, but you also got to understand where we're coming from too.
Yes.
Okay, in the part where we're running with lights and sirens, we don't know what the intent of that said person is with a rifle. Okay, we have no idea. So
I do understand that.
That's why you have that response, and that's why he's talking about, hey, let's sit down at a table and let's figure this thing out. And talk to each other.
I don't know if anybody else asked you, but that's the reason you came out here is just
to walk. Yeah, exercise my Second Amendment right.
Okay.
So in November 1st, you know, anyone will be able to do this with a rifle. It'll be legal. Okay. Right now, it's illegal to carry a rifle, but a pistol you can carry, and this classifies as a pistol. I know it doesn't look like one, but
Definitely not.
yep. All right, guys, y'all have a nice day. All right, bye-bye.
Hey, sir.
Yes.
Do you mind if we just walk with you back to the truck just to make sure you're good?
It's a public area.
We're just gonna make sure you're good.
Yep. It's a public area,
Yeah,
so.
I don't want, you know, some parent walking out with their kid and they start freaking out. So,
Okay.
right.
In this situation, we see yet another example of law enforcement overstepping their boundaries. The citizen in the video is conducting a completely legal Second Amendment audit, but the officers clearly don't like it. While they claim they're just doing their job, the truth is they're trying to intimidate and control someone who isn't breaking any laws. This behavior is unacceptable. It's crucial to remember that carrying a legally classified pistol, even if it resembles a rifle, is perfectly legal in this case. The officer's lack of understanding about the law shows a clear gap in their training. The citizen did nothing wrong by asserting his rights and remained calm and cooperative, yet the officers still pushed him to identify himself, not because of a crime, but to assert control. Police cannot demand ID without reasonable suspicion of a crime. This is basic constitutional law, but officers often use intimidation to bypass it. These cops are wrong. They need to be held accountable when they violate citizens' rights. The law isn't on their side when they act this way, and they should face consequences for their ignorance and misuse of authority. Every citizen has the right to stand up against unlawful police actions, and when officers infringe on those rights, they should pay for it.
This is the one place I was kind of afraid to come to, mainly because the neighborhood is pretty cancerous. He gave me the bird, everyone. Didn't even do to him. What a fucking asshole.
Can I help you with something?
I don't know, your coworker just gave me the bird.
He's not my coworker. I'm just asking, can I help you with something?
Oh no, you can get back inside.
What are you doing?
I'm doing nothing.
What are you doing?
I'm doing nothing, buddy.
Hey, this is my damn property. I want to know what you're taking a video.
Well, this looks like a sidewalk to me. And I suggest you back up.
I want to know what you're taking a video.
I suggest you back up.
I want to know what you're taking a video of.
Back up.
Answer my question.
Back up.
You're taking a video of my property. I want to know what you're taking it. Huh?
Don't come near me, guy.
I want to know what you're taking a video of.
It's none of your business. Go back inside.
Yeah, it is my business.
No, it isn't.
It's my property.
No, it isn't.
It's not my property. Not my property.
Not your business.
Not my property.
I would get away from me, buddy.
Not my property.
I would get away from me. I will defend myself.
I want to know.
I want you to get out of my face, buddy.
I want to know what you're taking a video of.
I ain't gonna tell you shit. Get out of my face.
Fine. I'll call him.
Good, call him.
Call the cop.
Cop caller. Crybaby.
Call him that.
Crybaby. Let him know you got in my face. Get back inside. Hey, you need to tell this guy to back off, man. He's trying to fight me.
What are you doing?
I'm filming.
Filming what?
In public.
Okay. Can I get your ID?
No, you can't. No.
Okay. Well, why can you film and you can't provide your ID?
Is it a crime to film in public?
I don't know. Is it?
Well, you should know. You're the law officer, right?
Well, can you give me your ID?
Nope.
Okay.
If you can suspect me of a crime.
Listen to me. All right. If you're on his property and he tells you to leave, you need to leave. Period.
Hey, I don't need directives.
Huh?
I don't need directives.
I didn't say whether you.
Hey, you know what? If you shit, you gotta wipe your ass, man.
Okay.
So
right.
please
get
wipe.
out of the roadway.
Please wipe your. Hey, tell him not to fight me. He's trying to fight me.
They're not trying to fight you.
Oh, I got it all on camera, buddy.
Well, move out the
Name and badge number.
Move out the way.
Name and badge number.
263 London, Jordan.
You're a piece of.
Yeah. Get out of the roadway, or you gonna be one.
Well, you better tell him not to fight me.
Why would you want to fight you?
Oh, it's all on camera.
Yeah.
All of it.
Well, just go back.
Enjoy your complaint.
Huh?
Enjoy your complaint.
Don't worry
You better educate them what a public easement is. Tell them how you came at me, buddy. Tell them how you came at me and you up. It was on camera. You too, dude. I don't trespass, dummy. You're just the uneducated idiot who called the cops on a photographer. Get back to work.
Trying to egg him on.
Oh yeah, it's all on camera. I'm trying to egg him on.
One debt to society later. Why?
Because I'm allowed to. Did you not get educated in public photography?
Don't say that.
Did you get educated in public photography?
No, I didn't.
That's horrible, man. You're getting 2 complaints now.
What's your name, sir?
I'm not giving you my name.
Okay.
If I committed a crime, if you got reasonable suspicion, I committed a crime.
Look, he wants you off the property, and you need to leave.
Do you know what an easement is?
Huh?
Do you know what an easement is?
This is all his property.
Do you know what an easement is?
Yes, sir. I know what it is.
What is it?
Okay. This is you're
public easement. I checked the GIS survey.
Yeah, I don't care.
Get a supervisor. Supervisor.
He's coming. There it is
supervisor.
Right there. There it is right there.
Good.
And you better be glad that I got a supervisor. Because
you better apologize to me when he does nothing.
Okay.
When you're wrong and you're uneducated, and you should be learned about this.
Yeah. Sir, don't worry. You think I'm uneducated, or I'm
You're very uneducated.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see what the supervisor says about it. Okay. All right. Yep.
Okay. So I was out here just walking down the street on the sidewalk, sir. Let me talk. You don't have to talk.
I said nothing. I ain't said nothing.
I walked by this place. This man came outside and tried to fight me. He got in my face. He followed me all the way down the street. I tried to run this way. He followed me all the way down. Everything's on camera.
Can I see it?
I'm on the sidewalk right here. No, let me.
Can I see it?
What up, dude? Let me talk to him. Hey, first of all, is it illegal to record in public?
It's not.
Okay. This is a public easement. That's a sidewalk. It goes all the way down. Those are houses on both ends.
You're right.
I checked the GIS survey. This is public.
Right.
Tell him I'm not trespassing. Tell him he does not have reasonable suspicion.
Did I say that? Did I say that?
You kept on saying you wanted my ID.
Yeah, I asked you.
I'm not giving you my ID.
I asked you for your ID.
I know ID is like crack to you guys.
Go ahead, talk to him, sir. Talk to him.
All right, he's not educated in public photography. He came up to me aggressively. That guy in the red shirt tried to fight me, and it's all because this guy right here flipped me off when I was walking down the street. Minding my own business, not even recording this business. Yeah, look what you caused, buddy.
So you don't want to identify to us, right?
No, if I committed a crime,
You're good to go, man.
okay. I strongly suggest you look into public photography laws.
That's all right.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go.
You're gonna get a complaint.
I don't care, sir.
I know you don't care.
I don't care.
You're a piece of cop.
Yes, sir. Don't worry about it.
That's good.
Hey, bite me, buddy. Bite me. Learn the law. Uneducated. Uneducated pig. You just made yourself look bad. At least your supervisor saved your ass, dude. Yeah, you guys are laughing, but guess what? I'm not leaving. That's the funny thing. So keep laughing. Believe me, I checked the GIS survey, buddy. I know exactly where your property lines begins and ends.
That's the damn problem. You're trying to worry about what people.
So I suggest that you look them up yourself and be educated, instead of trying to attack someone for nothing. The lesson is, don't fight people in the public that are just walking, minding their own business. Unbelievable. Thank you, I appreciate you. You're doing your job and honoring your oath.
Yes, sir.
Your partner needs some work, though. Have a good one.
In this video, we see an unjustified response from both the man who called the police and the officers themselves. The photographer is simply exercising his legal right taking pictures in public, which is fully protected under the First Amendment. The man aggressively confronted him, trying to intimidate and harass him for filming on a public sidewalk. This is typical of someone who doesn't understand the law and believes they have more authority than they do. Standing on public property and filming is not a crime. It doesn't matter if it makes someone uncomfortable, it's perfectly legal. When the police arrive, instead of de-escalating or educating the caller, they demand ID from the photographer, despite no law being broken. This highlights a major issue in law enforcement. Officers demanding ID without reasonable suspicion of a crime. The photographer stood his ground, and rightfully so. If police make demands, ask them what law you're breaking. Most of the time, they won't have an answer because they're just trying to intimidate you into compliance. Don't let that happen.
But that's going to do it for this video. Much love to these awesome creators. Again, make sure you use the links in the description to go check out their channels and show them some love. And if you're not already, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you won't miss the next episode. If you made it this far, thank you so much. You're the real CT3 fam. And without you, there's no CT3. Remember, if you can believe it, you can achieve it. And until next time, peace. Police.